Welcome to Tales and Facts by Winnie. Today I am going to tell you an emotional story about a little girl named Alina that will melt your heart. This story reminds us that sometimes love doesn't need words, and the most beautiful gifts come from those who truly understand us. Let's begin the story. High in the quiet, green mountains, in a small wooden cottage surrounded by pine trees and wildflowers, lived a cheerful young girl named Alina. Her days were simple. She helped to feed the goats, picked berries, ran through the meadows barefoot, and sang songs to the wind. She lived with her grandfather, a gentle, quiet man who rarely spoke much, but he showed love in his every small action. He never missed his favorite flowers blooming or the way she hummed her favorite tune when she was happy. Every week, Alina and her grandfather would visit the nearby village. They would pick up groceries, talk to the kind shopkeeper, and walk back home hand in hand. There was one shop they always passed. Alina always slowed down near that window. She would glance at that shop, smile a little, then walk on. She never said a word about it. Not once, but her grandfather noticed. The night before Alina's birthday, she fell asleep watching the stars from her window. The sky was clear, the breeze was cool, and her dreams were soft and sweet. Little did she know, while she was asleep, something special had been placed beside her bed. The next morning, as sunlight crept through the curtains, Alina slowly woke up. She rubbed her eyes and saw something new beside her bed. A tiny box tied with a pink ribbon, written on top in her grandfather's careful handwriting, "Happy birthday, Alina." She smiled brightly. Her heart was already full just seeing the tiny note. She picked and opened it. There was a cute bell in it. She rang the bell. The sound danced through the room like magic. But then, from outside the cottage, another bell echoed softly. Alina froze, her eyes widened. Still holding the bell, she ran to the door, opened it, and stepped outside. There, under the morning sun and next to the old pine tree, was the gift she had always seen in the shop window. Shiny, beautiful, brand new red bicycle. Tied to the handlebars was the matching bell, the one she had just heard ringing. Her hands trembled, her heart raced. She turned around and saw her grandfather standing silently, her arms crossed, a gentle smile on his face. She ran to him and wrapped her arms around him tightly. How did you know?" she whispered. He placed a hand on her head and said quietly, "Sometimes the heart hears what the lips never say." That day, Alina rode her red bicycle down the mountain path with joy, the bell ringing with every turn of the wheel. In her pocket, she kept the tiny bell that had started it all, a symbol of silent love and the magic of being seen. Moral of the story is that the true magical gifts are the ones we never ask for. Sometimes they are heard by hearts that truly care. Thank you so much for listening to Alina's story. It's a reminder that love doesn't always need grand gestures or loud words. Sometimes it's found in the quiet moments, in tiny bells, and in someone who simply sees your heart. If you loved this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Tales and Facts by Winnie.